Hello, everyone. Nice to be there again. Today, as you know, every week, every Monday, we do a little call to update you on the roadmaps, on the news, on the different projects that we're having. And today, it's about MassAutomation. So we have a lot of pretty cool news. So let's start. In terms of roadmap, we are finishing the milestone 1 currently. So we are still on time compared to what we have said. So we have enhanced the tooling, we have improved the autonomous smart contracts, we have created this Sintra app that's a demo of this, and we are currently finishing the improvement of the guaranteed execution smart contracts. So to zoom in a bit on these different things, on the guaranteed execution autonomous smart contracts, to remind you, it's a new form of autonomous smart contracts on Massa that's capable of making sure 100% that call registered in the future will be executed. So it's complementary to what we have already. In terms of code base, we had finished. Tooling is finished. We added metrics. LabNet testing is done. API developments were done. We are currently integrating it with the mainnet. Actually, we're going to start with the buildnet to be accurate. It's a bit challenging because we need to deploy that without breaking consensus. So there's going to be a whole system about that. So it's a bit of a challenge, but it's doable. We're also working on, actually that's finished as well. We are adding storage costs for parameters because we realized that there could be a risk of flood if somebody registered a lot of future calls with very big parameters, 10 megabytes each. We could blow the state a lot. So we added a cost system for parameter size, but you'll see exactly what it means. So in terms of progress here, we are improving the tooling, the API, the ABIs, the SDK. So this is essentially done, but there's reviewing happening. LabNet testing is still in progress. We are creating some examples for developers so that they can play with it. It's going to be very important. And on the horizon, we still need to calibrate the gas before we publish everything in the final version, and deploy on BuildNet. Version the system to make sure that we don't break the blockchain when we deploy it. So that's the biggest steps currently. Then in terms of tooling, we have massively improved Massa Web3. If you play with it, now we have new contract wrappers for all official tokens, BuildNet and mainnet. As you can see, it's extremely easy to use. You can just import the library and call the functions directly here. It's extremely straightforward. And it allows you to interact with any kind of tokens without having to search for the contract address. So some tokens are pre-registered. In terms of contracts, we also have an interaction with the Massa name system. So now you can act on it programmatically. So you can use it in your projects directly. There's a whole wrapper around it, so you can play with it. In terms of tooling, we have improved the bundle around Massa Web3 as well. We have fixed some compatibility issues with Chrome extensions, so now you can actually use the Massa Web3 ecosystem directly inside Chrome extensions. If you feel the thing, we are currently preparing some surprises on that side, but we made this fix for good reason. The bundle is also much lighter, minus 30% of bloat, so feel free to use it. This was a lot of work that was necessary to make sure that everything was fine. We also added the data store read capability for the wallet provider. Now you can use the data store, or you can read the data store using Bearby and the MassaStation wallet. And big news on the side of the partnership with KIMA. So as a reminder, KIMA is a huge protocol that's being built right now. It's decentralized, and the idea is they do cross-chain messaging. So we have a first integration with them. We have announced a partnership. We have a first integration with them. I can actually maybe show you. You can go on kima-massa.massahub.network. And if you go there, I'll show you. You'll see this. So what is this? It's actually a smart contract on Arbitrum that stores what it receives, and what it receives is timestamps coming from Massa. So yeah, thank you, Massa Hub. You're the host for this demo. So the website itself is hosted, the front end is hosted on-chain on the DWeb. The domain name is on-chain as well. And behind this page is an Arbitrum smart contract that just displays essentially this time here. And the time is sent from Massa, from a smart contract on Massa. That's an autonomous smart contract. So what happens here is that every 20 seconds approximately, the autonomous smart contract on Massa wakes up and sends a message through KIMA network directly to Arbitrum, and here this page displays it. So what you see here is the first fully autonomous Arbitrum D app ever created. And this opens a whole perspective for us to use Massa to automate other blockchains as well. So I hope this inspires you, and we're gonna publish all of this for developers very soon. So to get back to my presentation, the last thing is that we went to a pretty interesting DeFi event in Paris, and we demonstrated this thing that I just showed you with KIMA. We also showcased different parts of the MassAutomation vision, and the reception was extremely good. So looks like this is of high interest to the community, and we're going to continue pursuing it. And that's about it for this news set. If you have any questions, feel free. In the meantime, I'm gonna just quickly summarize the ideas of the next steps. So now that we have all of this, the next steps will include basically integrating all of this together into a product that will allow people to automate not only Massa, but also other blockchains. Our goal eventually is to have some kind of decentralized cloud that is basically some kind of equivalent of AWS that's fully decentralized and that allows you to automate Massa, to automate other blockchains, to host websites on Massa, to host websites on Massa for other ecosystems. So yeah, all this together is taking shape, and we're gonna start seeing the first D apps using these systems rather quickly. So for all the builders, get ready. As soon as we deploy the autonomous smart contracts updated in BuildNet, we expect from you to start working. There's going to be grants. Feel free to join, and as soon as everything is ready in BuildNet, we'll be able to publish it directly on mainnet. And it's important that when we publish it on mainnet, there's already as many D apps as possible on it. So you're welcome to contact us for grants. And yeah, that's about it. Here's some questions. Phoebe is so serious on the picture. Yeah, Phoebe is extremely serious on the picture. Unusually serious, yes. But it went very well. Both presentations went really good. Можете говорити по-русски? Actually, I don't speak Russian, but I can speak some Serbian. Могу говорить по-сербскому. Hello, everyone. Yeah. When will Massa launch the AWS services like? So this is basically in 2 steps. First, we need to finish these autonomous smart contract systems, make sure they're deployed correctly on BuildNet, properly tested, that there's already D apps using them. And then the next step will be to unite this together with the D-Web into basically a product that will allow builders to come and just very easily deploy a whole financial system, a whole front end, a whole back end, a whole domain name, everything autonomous, without having to rely on any central infrastructure. So this is expected to be quite revolutionary. Knows there's a mass project, although the project is promising, but no one knows about it and even knows the number of viewers. Ridiculous. Well, that's the point of marketing, and we don't want to market something that does not exist yet. That's why we really want to first make sure this is available, then have as many products as we can deploy on it, and then advertise these products, because otherwise it would just be a pump and dump. When will the marketing budget spending start? Yes, actually, the idea is as soon as we have these autonomous smart contracts and the D-Web, and then we have packaged that as a product, then we're going to heavily market that product. Also, we're going to give visibility to all the projects that are going to be launching on Massa. The idea is to showcase that without Massa, it would be impossible to launch some products, And here, thanks to this fully decentralized cloud, people can actually launch projects there. Okay. Well, if there's no more questions, thank you everyone for listening, and see you soon. We're gonna keep you updated every week. Yeah, of course. You asked marketing team yesterday, expecting some results. Well, that's not on my side. That's on the foundation side. But I know they're preparing something big here. So yeah, let's keep in touch. Good luck to everyone. Thank you for listening, and have an amazing day.